Okay, here's the scree. It is very sketch, to be honest. It's quite steep and the rocks are very loose. So wear very good footwear. I'm just in general shoes right now. Not really good enough because these rocks are falling and hitting my ankles and stuff. You're gonna want good hiking boots. Not steel toes, but good hiking boots. I'll show you quickly some of the ones I'm finding here. You can see the yellow crystals on them. Not great specimen ones yet. They kind of look like yellow fluorite crystals. They kind of have the yellow color of sulfur. I haven't tried acid cleaning them, but that might help as well a lot. There's a lot of crushed ones where the crystals have just been smushed and smeared off. So you get a layer of like, I'll show you here, kind of like this. Let's see this one. A layer of just crushed white crystals, and there's no real terminations anymore. It's all just smushed down to the back to the bedrock kind of thing, or the host rock. So things like this aren't worth taking. There's no way to salvage that. Bye-bye, rock. But if you keep moving through and digging, you'll find some. As you're taking steps, this scree loves to move. I don't really want to move too much because I'm just one-handed right now, but it does move. That's good because it's going to expose more. Like I see one down there. Nice yellow one I got to go look at there. But ultimately, be very safe on here. Don't let the kids go too high. There's where you park, you walk in, it's very accessible. There's probably lots down by the bottom. Bring a rake of some kind, like a big tool that you can really move the weight with. Paleo pick would work fine too. And just move the rocks and see what's underneath, because there are good pieces. I found about 3 that I'm happy with in 5 minutes of walking around. And I'll keep looking too, and I'll let you know by the end what I get. But ultimately, we have the yellow barite all throughout here. I'll wander all the way over there and confirm with you. But from, the road up to where I am now, I'm finding plenty of pieces from low to high. So I probably won't go all the way up just because this slope is very sketch, but I'm gonna go as high as I feel safe. And I'll check in with you later. I want to see if I can show you how sketch this slope is when I start trying to walk up it. So see, I'm way down here and the rocks are already moving. So we got like landslides wanting to, Jesus, all the way up there. So we got landslides wanting to start, which is pretty sketch, and everything's just rolling out from under me. Right, so this rock, it wants to move. That's not ideal, right? That's like 20 feet up. So definitely dangerous. Keep the kids off the slope. And if you're not 100% sure-footed and young, I would stay off the slope too. Okay, this is just to show you that there's nice little gemmy crystals. They're definitely small. I don't think you could even get like $1 a piece, but if you're doing things like kids grab bags for a rock club or something, these would be great as little sample specimens. You can glue them to a paper, boards. Sometimes people have the science boards of 100 different minerals. So there are lots of little yellow chunkies of the barite here that glow nicely yellow in the sun. Okay, folks, that voice in my head is telling me this is how you die, Adam. You have to go back down. That's gonna be even harder. So I got a lot of nerves right now because I'm basically at the top. See this? That is a slope and a half. Like if I roll a rock, that's me, folks. It's still rolling. It just keeps going and going. So it's sketch, but I gotta check up top for you. I gotta let you know if there's stuff up there or not, because then we'll know. Here's the deal, folks. It's like a J-curve. Like the higher I get, the steeper. I don't know, same steepness, but there's nothing for me to hold on to up here. You need a paleo pick or some kind of like ice pick style thing, or you gotta be a rock climber or something. But like, look at this slope. This is what I'm on right now. That's horizontal. So I want to go down, and it's gonna be scary getting down too because this whole thing wants to slide. It's yeah, anyway, I went up. I feel like I didn't get there, but I got close enough. I'm not going higher though. If anyone else wants to attempt it, there are crystals in there, in that mud. You'll be able to see them even with the dirt on them, but you also got to get them down the hill. So I don't know if you want to toss them to a buddy or what, but but it's a tough hike up and it's sketchy. I do not recommend it. I repeat, do not do what I just did. It's not worth it. You'll find plenty of good ones just scouring in the safer areas. Oh my God, getting down is so much worse. Look at that, it's like a drop, you guys. I can't even see over the edge. All right, check this out. This is pretty cool. Inside the cracks, you can see the barite forming. So if you want to get the virgin rocks that haven't been smushed to all crap, you could take a sledge. Like I'm looking at this block, there's more seams of it all throughout. So you would just have to break this apart, split it with a hammer and chisel, and you're gonna start getting all those nice barites. There might even be some, look at that one. That was sitting there, just weathered off for me to pick. So if I cut the back of it with a saw, it's gonna be a nice specimen once it's cleaned up and all the dirt is off. For those of you that wanna run up with a rock pick or a hammer and chisel, there's a boulder. This is the boulder right there. There's a lone boulder to the right above my fingernail, right there, in the middle of my fingernail. That one's where I saw those seams of barite. Here's your landmark things. And that one there. Go up with a hammer and chisel, split that boulder apart, and you will be happy. Here's what we got from, but the best ones are actually from that boulder. Here's, you know, your chunks of yellow barite. That was one of the initial first ones, but the quality of these next ones is awesome. So let me kind of show you some of the better ones here that, you know, once I just cut the excess host rock off, there's nice crystallization. Some of them, like this one has to be clean, but you can see the crystals are all intact. And this one came out of there as well. There's a little bit of damage to it, but overall nice cubic crystals. Yeah, I might have had more, but they could have fallen out of my pocket on the way down. There's ones where you get like the gemmy golden stuff. This one had some nice crystals on it too, and around the backside and everything as well there was crystallization. But that's the general idea. Again, once we wash them with a toothbrush, they'll actually be quite nice, and the dirt will come out and they'll glow much better. You can oil them with a bit of mineral oil. You get mineral oil from a pharmacy. It's a laxative, and that'll make it look like it's wet, just it won't evaporate. Baby oil is just mineral oil with a bit of a scent added to it. And just brush that on and wipe the excess off just like you're oiling wood. So that's the first round. I can go up more and wander and pick some more, but that pretty much tells you the site. So just to confirm, from over here all the way through here, I went all the way to the other end right there, and yes, there's barite all throughout this rock. My guess is it's not just eroding out from that embankment, but the rock above. There's going to be veins and seams of it too. So if you're a mountaineer or something and you want to make some extra cash, if you can get good quality specimens like the old school stuff, some of those specimens are worth $100 or more. Some of them hit thousands. So if you can get up in there safely and break them apart, you can make money. So as far as parking, when you take the exit, I'll mark it in the description of the video. Take the exit, go to the south side of the freeway and head west. You're gonna go 3.7 miles down that road, and it's gonna bring you to, see this peak of dirt? That could be your landmark for where you park right here. There's the peak of dirt. That's kind of iconic. So we're on the west side of that, and there's also this outcrop. Now you'll be driving around this way, but you can see that outcrop when you're coming around, and that'll be an indicator that you're at the right side as well. This gate should help you know you're there. And again, I'll add some more directions. And then of course you got GPS coordinates too. I just want to show you the road in. Any vehicle can make it, any. I mean, don't bring a brand new Lambo down, but a car can make this. There's only a few spots, like literally 3 spots or so, where you have to go slow because of potholes. Like for example, right here, there's a few potholes, but realistically, it's a well-maintained road. You can make it. This needs to be pointed out. Here we have the I-15. You're gonna take exit 156 back there near Basin. You're gonna go to the southern frontage road and head west on it, coming towards me right here. Once you get about 1 mile down, you're gonna see this Y. You have to go to the right side, even though this road is not on Google Maps. Take that another 2.7 miles from this spot, give or take. It's 3.7 from the overall turn off the highway, but head down that road there.